Sup, it's Gregatron. How are y'all? And do you like my shirt? Yeah. This, 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 this. Look at it. This. Yeah. 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 Magnificent. Yes. This. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is Gregatron. Yeah. Alright. Got a funny story for you guys. Tune in, fasten your seatbelts, get locked and loaded. So, yesterday, I get to work early. I like how a lot of my stories are like pertaining to work, but not really. So I get to work. I'm not on the clock yet. I bump into my coworker. He works in this department, I work in this department. We're in different departments, but we still cross paths at times, me and the homie. So we're having a conversation, and he brings up this summer he's going to be streaming. I'm like, oh, you stream? He's like, yeah. I said, what you stream on? He said, I'm on Twitch and such and YouTube. When he said the word YouTube, I was like, whoa. You're on YouTube? He's like, yeah. I said, what's your YouTube name? But there was like people in the hall. You can kind of hear each other a little bit, depending on who's eavesdropping. So I said, what's your YouTube name? And he's like, well, I can't say it here. I was like, come here. So we go into the lounge area. And I was like, what's your YouTube, man? And he tells me his YouTube name. And here I am. I'm like, this is you? 15 subscribers, 30 videos? He's like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, cool. Well, make that 16 subscribers. Basically, he does streaming for like video games and whatnot. So he's like, thanks, man. I was like, yeah, you're my boy, no problem. I was like, bro, I be on YouTube too. He's like, you're on YouTube? I was like, yeah. He's like, man, what's your YouTube, man? I told him, it's Gregatron, man. He looks up Gregatron. Can't find me. I said, you got to add another G in there, my boy. That's Greggg. So he puts the extra G in there, right? Boom. He's like, you have 2,000 subscribers? I was like, yeah. He's like, yo. He's starting to go through my page. He's like, this is lit. He just starts laughing, just busting out laughing. Now that he's laughing, I'm laughing. He's like, you have Kratos' blades? When he said that, like, that made my day. And he's like just cracking up. He's just like blown away by my YouTube channel. Because I worked with the guy for a couple of years, but I don't talk to a lot of people, especially at work. I don't talk about my YouTube when I'm at work because, you know, I'm on the job. And some of this YouTube stuff can be a little edgy, a little personal sometimes. I try to keep it clean, but you know how stuff be. So I was perfectly comfortable telling him because we've been homies for a couple of years now. This is my boy. And we just had a good conversation. And it was just so funny how he acted when he saw my channel, when he's scrolling through my stuff. It was hilarious. So we subscribed to one another, and that was that. But his overall reaction really made my day. Like, I was thinking about that all day. That just, man, that was just incredible. Well, then my other homie, who I do work with, we're in the same department. I told him, I said, you want to hear something funny before we get started? Before everybody else shows up? He's like, yeah, what happened? So I told him what I just told you guys, and he was laughing too. I mean, this YouTube thing, man, is something else. It really is. Because as far as the first homie, everybody kind of knows I'm kind of nerdy by my t-shirts and the things I talk about, depending on who I'm around. They know I'm a nerd and the way I talk in general. But once he saw like the Kratos blades and things of that nature, he's like, yo, you have 1,000-something videos? I told him, one of the things I said is, we be out here. We out here, G. That's what I told him, we out here. But yeah, it was just small stuff like that. It was an incredible moment. Because it was so innocent. Just two friends who see each other off and on all the time. And then we finally collaborate with this YouTube thing. Not collaborate, but we finally figure out we have a YouTube. And I don't know about him, but that made my day. The way he acted when he saw my stuff. He's like, yo. But anyway, this YouTube thing, it means a lot to me. So when people like him or you guys, the people who've been watching me, whenever you guys enjoy my content, it means a lot. Like, it means wonders. It means wonders when I find people who can watch my stream for hours on end. Because me personally, and I've said this in the past, but I don't find myself that entertaining, but you guys do. Which is crazy. I went live last Sunday, or this past Sunday, and it went a lot longer than I anticipated. But the same people, they were still there, dang near from beginning to end. I'm like, this is crazy. It's like they wouldn't let me shut the stream down because people kept chiming in. So when I'm around you guys and the newcomers who like my stuff, I can give you guys shout outs. Y'all know who y'all are by now. But when I'm around you guys, it like means the world to me. Because y'all are actually hanging out with me because you want to. No one's forcing you. No one's putting a gun up to your head saying, hey, you better watch this dude named Gregatron or else I'll blow your brains out. That's not happening. People are watching because they want to watch due to their own free will. So to me, that's cool. Even if you tune in, tune out, tune back in later, as far as going live, but the people who watch my videos, the people who leave me comments, like, that's how I actually know I'm doing something. And then you get people who respond to your post in the post section, like, y'all really are my people. And I'm not going to shout out names this time. I did that in the last video, and people already know who they are at this point. When I say shout out to the good people, That's what I'm talking about. I think it was my buy me a coffee video. So the video before last or so, depending on which order I upload this one. But yeah, shout out to this YouTube thing. It's fun. If you're interested in starting a YouTube channel, it's not hard. Seriously. Just use a phone. You don't even need a tripod unless you want one. Get some decent... You don't even need lighting. Just start talking. And I use the word flow. Just flow. Try to make eye contact if your face is being shown, which I struggle with that part. Just put your ideas out there, your thoughts, and you'll be amazed by who agrees and or disagrees with you. And even the people who disagree, they'll still leave you comments and stuff, which is very interesting. But yeah, you'll be amazed how many people have stuff in common with you. For example, my homie, one of the games that he said he streams, I'm familiar with that game. I never played it, but I know what it is. So what I'm going to do is I might make a separate video to shout him out, because I don't want to just put his stuff on my page without him knowing, right? But he probably won't care, but still, I'll ask him first. What I'll do, I'll send you this video, right? And then I'll make a separate video saying, hey, shout out to this person. All right. But it was fun. And we're supposed to be at work. And we're just laughing and cracking up. It's like we were giggling like schoolgirls. Just because we both have a YouTube channel. Like, that's dope. Super dope. But like I said, I wasn't on the clock yet, so I could talk that talk without stealing company time, as they say. It's funny too, because I wonder what we're going to say next time we see each other. Next time we cross paths. Be like... yeah. Start fist bumping, high fiving each other. That's funny. Yeah. Cool people, man. That's another thing about work. I love the people who I work with, because in many cases, they be cool people. And there are some people on my job who know about my YouTube channel and they're cool with it. Some of them watch it, man. And some of my ex-coworkers, they still watch. You guys know who you are too. So yeah, I recommend. It's kind of like when I went skydiving. People were like, how was it? I'm like, it was great. I recommend you guys do it too. I'm not doing that. It's like this too, right? I recommend, if you don't have a journal or a diary, I recommend you start your own YouTube page. Because me, I'll subscribe to you. I really will. If I know you, and I know you're cool people, you're decent people, oh yeah, I'm going to subscribe. Because I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear your thoughts outside of work. Or I want to hear your thoughts outside of our normal friendship or whatever our relationship is. I want to hear what y'all have to say outside of just the comment section. Because it's not as easy as it looks, but once you do it for a period of time, you'll get used to it. Sitting in front of the camera talking. I like my channel because it's really genuine. It's just raw, straight up Gregatron. Yeah. Anyway, that was fun. Shout out to the homie. You know who you are. Shout out to the rest of the good people watching at home or wherever you're at while watching or listening. But we got more videos to make. So how about I talk to y'all later? and peace.